guys, it's Leena from the Land of Gods, and we are doing the weekly reading for the sign of Cancer. My crabby crabs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus from 25th April till the 1st of May. Please remember these are general readings, time's fluid, and energies can be reversed. So please take what resonates and leave the rest for others to receive. If you're here for the first time, welcome aboard, welcome to my channel. And if you've been kind enough to come back, guys, thank you so very much. Welcome back, crabbies. Everything that you are doing for this channel means a lot and really does matter and makes a difference. So thank you so very much for doing so. Last shuffle, crabs, we are ready. All right, gonna look into the challenge. Ooh, challenge presented itself rather fast. The advice from the universe and the outcome if the advice is followed, clarify all the energies, and wrap up the reading with an oracle guidance message. This week around, we are using the Moonology Oracle deck. The advice, Spirit, what's the advice for the challenge that has presented itself? Right here, okay, very, very mysterious. Nothing has flipped so far. Okay, and the outcome. What about the... look at that. Nothing has flipped. Yeah, well, that happens. 6 of Swords. We just want peace. Peace, and that's it. That is what we are focused upon. Clearly, we are not able to, and that is the reason why we are working through whatever we are working for our mental peace. So what's the freaking challenge? Okay, death and rebirth. Something needs to end here. For you to have your mental peace, something needs to end so that you can restart. But it's not coming to an end no matter how hard you are trying. But it's not. Ace of Wands, that is the brand new beginning that we are talking about, a brand new fiery beginning. But for that, we need to end something. We need to initiate something. I feel this is some kind of an ego clash going on. And though we want things to end, we are not really initiating it from our side or coming to a, how do I say, common grounds to figure this out. Yeah. Look, if we focus on this new beginning for which we need to sort this whatever ending that is needed, look where we are. The Hangman. We would definitely be coming up a curve. This is definitely a very crucial, I hear. It's a very crucial turning point in life. It's a very crucial learning in life. A lesson that is learned the hard way, I hear. It was not easy for the god himself, Odin, to hang himself upside down for 7 nights and 7 days to gain this enlightenment, to gain this inner knowledge. And all we are trying to work upon is our inner peace. And how on earth are we going to have that peace if we are having some sort of ego struggle? Look, I see the 6 of Swords once again. Yeah, peace is what we are trying to get. Peace is nowhere in the freaking picture. It's all ego, I hear. It is all ego. Odin had to let go of his one eye and ego along with that to hang himself upside down on that tree to gain this. So that is not an easy lesson that you are working on. 3 of Wands. Yes, you are at a point where you want to start something, you know, a new voyage of some kinds, a new journey in life, but you aren't able to because there's something that you haven't been able to close. There is a closure that is pending, because of which the new beginning that we are so desperately waiting for is not coming. 7 of Wands, I feel more of a defensive energy than confident, you know, standing in your power energy. This is more defensive energy. That ego is coming in again and again. Ace of Swords. Yeah, we are not clear how to go about it. We just want peace, but how? Like, we just don't have that clarity of mind whatsoever. We clearly want to move away from wherever we stand, but we are struggling to find this new way of looking at things. We have 2 pages here. Maybe kids are involved in the situation. And with the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, this could also be something to do with money and kids involved, money situation, not knowing what to do about this, how to close this situation. I see mother or child here, in your energy card there. There could be a mother involved. This could be like a family dispute of some sorts that's there, and you want to end it, but you do not know how, because you're not able to put your ego aside and stay focused on your children's well-being, or keep your children in the focus for you to work through it, so that you can come to a conclusion, and so that we can get to this brand new, absolutely wonderfully fiery beginning in life. The Ace of Wands sitting there in the advice. This is what we need to focus on, Cancers. Rather than focusing on the past, we need to focus on the future. And that is, my loves, when we will be able to figure out a way to close this, whatever chapter that needs to be closed in life. Look, we have the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Swords. Whatever this is really leaving you, worried and tired and exhausted, not really knowing where it's going to go, what's going to happen, really sleepless nights, too many thoughts going in your head. But it's like a limbo that you are stuck in with that Hangman. Again, Hangman coming in the advice, Hangman sitting in the outcome. You really need to change your way of dealing with the situation that you are, because the way you are dealing with it, your ego clash or that defensive mode that you are in, is not going to help you. That is very clear. It is not helping you. It has not helped you so far, and it will not help you. We need to change our approach towards whatever we are trying to close, for having this new beginning, to grab this new beginning, if you want to grab this new beginning, rather than feeling like a defeated soldier, or someone who has to hold the front. No, you don't have to be in this fight. You don't have to lose your sleep over something that's almost already gone. It's there is nothing more final than death. It's finality. It's inevitable. It is you who's not accepting it. That is the reason it's standing in the challenge. It's not that it's not going to happen or already hasn't happened. It is you fighting with death itself, fighting with that closure, fighting with that end. How exactly are you going to win if you're not going to change your perspective here? If you're not going to change your way of approaching this? Because you need to shift your focus from this, whatever crappy past, closure, ending, whatever it is, to this new beginning. It's a very tough lesson. I am being told again and again, it is crucial for you to switch if you want a new beginning. And it is going to bring in so much of wisdom. It's a lesson learned the tough way. Yes. But it is going to come your way if you allow yourself. Otherwise, you're going to be just stuck in this, overthinking, overload, exhausted mode. Look, what beautiful cards for the outcome as well, if we take the advice. First of all, let us see. Look, Six of Swords coming up with the Six of Swords that we saw in the beginning of the clarifiers, and after having shuffled a zillion times, we have it again. If you want peace in life, you need to let go of your ego, my crabs. You do. We have the Queen of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles, stability coming your way in life. This has left you really, really restless. This has left you uprooted from wherever you are, mentally and socially and, otherwise, spiritually. From within, it has really shaken you up. But if you start focusing on this new beginning in life that you are clearly, you can see it on the horizon with that Three of Wands in the challenge. You can see it. You do not know how to get it. No? You do not know how to get yourself to the harbor. Seven of Swords with the King of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, man. This whatever self-sabotage mode that you are in, we need to stay focused on the restart rather than proving yourself in whatever way that you want to prove. As I said, that Seven of Wands is more of trying to prove your point, being in that defensive mode, not really understanding the situation and dealing it maturely. We need to bring in some maturity to deal with this situation, else we're just going to be stuck in our head, and the self-sabotage mode will not really fade away. No matter how much you crave for this peace of mind, you won't get it until and unless you shift your standpoint. You look at the things from a different perspective and through a non-egoistical lens, and only then can we sit as the King of Wands there with that fiery wand in our hand, that Ace of Wands that we see in the advice. And we need to stay focused on the learning and the newness rather than whatever has happened in life. You cannot fight death. You cannot fight endings. You cannot. There needs to be certain clarity that you need to bring. You need to initiate this. Otherwise, you're just going to be stuck in your head, crabs, unfortunately, but this is what it is, what I am getting. Whoa, look at that. A fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. Ooh. You see that death card and rebirth card, again I'm taken there. A fiery climax approaches. Now it is up to you whether you want to put an end to this, because if this fiery climax is coming up, universe is giving you a shot, another chance to wrap it up and move. Now it is up to you and your free will whether you want to wrap this up and move towards the new, or just be stuck in this process, in this whatever that you have gotten yourself stuck into. Full moon in Aries. It's time to see if you've been a little bit too much me. See that defensive energy? That's what I'm talking about. Me. There's a tug of war going on between what you want and what someone else wants, but you'll have to wait a little while to see what's going to happen next. As you wait, ask yourself if you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have done. If you know deep down that you've been a little rash or harsh, gone too fast or overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level you've created this situation yourself, which means you can create your way out of it too. Exactly. So there is no reason for you to stay stuck in that egoistical standpoint or whatever that you've been trying to do. Step out of that. Gone too far, dealt with it a little immaturely, too harsh, rude words said, wrong things done. Accept it. If you have done the wrong, you can do it right. If you think you were standing in the wrong, then you have to stand in the right, and then you only can do it. You only can initiate it. As I said, you need to change that standpoint. You need to change the way you are looking at the situation through that lens. It's fogged. It needs to be cleansed. This Ace of Swords standing in the challenge, it is being fogged by whether your ego, whether it is the people around you, whatever it is. It just looks like you need a certain level of clarity to deal with the situation and get out of it so you can start afresh. When this card comes up, a peak is coming and it could be fiery. Be nice, be kind, smile and be polite as you navigate to where you want to be. Being assertive is good. Just don't ride roughshod over anyone. If you are in a tense situation, meditate your way to peace and don't be a baby, okay? You need to have more fun and just do not just cry over small things, and there could be a price to pay if you have been too competitive or too blunt, my crabbies. So on that sort of warning and a note from the universe, I'm going to take your leave. Thank you all for joining me. It's a wrap. Namaste from the land of gods.